Hello, all you marvelous metaverse magi. Welcome back to the very best and your favorite resource for everything wilderness play to earn. I'm your host, Gur, and this week in review, I have leaderboard updates, economic announcements, new NFTs, and more. Let's dig into the news and see what's been happening. Sign spinners have made their way to our community. This might be annoying. You might think, oh gosh, not here. Why can't they just stay in Wondermine? But look at it this way. It means that we're growing to the point that it makes sense for other people to advertise here. You should be proud of that. We're doing a good job. Yakub has officially invented a new sport, Wilderness Lava Parkour. With his discovery that you can stand on lava, you can now find interesting ways to land and stand on all the different lavas that get frozen in the lobby when you exit a portal. This can be a lot of fun. I know I had some fun with it over the weekend. Let's see what you can do. Send me your images. Yakub again in the news here. Denny and Yakub have been spending a lot of time in the deep end of the river. I'm not quite sure what they're doing under there. I'm a little afraid to dig in and see because there are some things in this life you can't unsee. I think maybe I'm just going to give them their privacy and wish them well. In the leaderboard, we have some changes. Azam has moved up to number 2, overtaking the Gentle Giant. The Gentle Giant, once a phenom within the community, has just left us, and I don't know if he'll ever come back. I wish he would. I love the guy, but he is starting to fall in the ranks. It won't be long before Denny overtakes him. He only needs another million experience. Septimus will be soon to follow, and I imagine within a month or two at most, Sun and I will also be above the Gentle Giant. No one ever thought it would happen, but this is the reality of the world we live in now. Beyond that, not a lot of changes, except Mr. Kitty is poised to take number 8 as soon as he hits another combat level. I'm sure that's going to happen anytime soon. Dixis hasn't been playing much lately. I think he's been busy with work, but we hope that clears up and he's able to come back to the community pretty soon. In other news, the plus 45 blood hour is growing by quite a bit. We now have 13 potential players. Well, I guess 12 because the Gentle Giant hasn't been showing up, but still, that's pretty awesome because when the new slabs were announced, it was just a handful of people and man, it was tough to get anybody to play in it. Other than that, the level 40 floor for players is extending all the way down to number 35 on the leaderboard. There have been a lot of active players in Wilderness and this is exciting. The upper levels are really starting to grow and man, that's just good stuff. Alright, in economic news, here's your weekly chart. Pretty exciting stuff. We're up quite a bit. For reference, right here is where the economic update changes were announced. If you haven't heard about that, be sure to check out my other video. Once the economic changes were announced, we had a nice little bump in the value of Wilderness coin. This is a very interesting point because this is where I released my video about the economic changes. As soon as that happened, a whale came in, bought about 1 million or so WLDY coin and put us up to this level. A couple days later, another whale came along and you see what's happening. Now that Wilderness coin is not such an inflationary asset, it's going to be very good for the community. We've had a little bit of sell-off here over the past couple days, but I think that's natural, just a little bit of profit taking, and it's how the markets work. If you look at it though, we are still 91% up over the week. This is pretty exciting for an asset that has historically gone down since it was launched. We're finally getting some correction. I think the economic updates were a very good thing, and I'm excited to see the new trajectory of the coin. In NFTs, we have mystical masks coming. There's going to be a mystical mask and a royal mystical mask. I don't have any details about these yet, but I imagine they are going to be a generational type asset similar to the robe and crown. I think this because there is a normal and a royal, and that fits the convention. So I'm pretty excited. I don't have any more details yet. I'd imagine they're gonna come with maybe some magic or defense, or who knows, there might even be a new stat that we haven't even heard of yet. They should be released soon. I do see in the store that they have been approved, so it's just a matter of when they're going to be released, and you might want to get your wallets ready. I guess you're gonna need to have some coin for these. I don't know what they're selling for yet, but as soon as I find that information, I will share it with you. So that's all I've got for this week's news. Be sure to stay tuned. I know I told you last week I was going to have a new farming Bible out, right? But the day that I was going to actually put that together with all the stats that I'd collected, the new economic changes came out, completely upending all my research. All the coin economics have now changed, so I'm having to rethink how I'm going to do this, but I will figure something out, and I will be publishing a new Bible just as soon as I figure out really the mechanics of how I'm going to make it work now. So stay tuned. I look forward to seeing you in game soon, and have a great day.